Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we're going to go over the facts of the case, which I'm hoping is going to reveal something about where the doctor was shot. Because I think she said something about like it doesn't matter if he was shot in the temple. If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard the testimony on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot.
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime. But he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple. Silly attorney. Well, what? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Do you remember, Trucy? I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. What matters is one thing: the doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can be only one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken. But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken. But then why don't you show us their forehead? Show you? What? Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Panties Guy, was standing to the north, I want them to call him Panties Guy the whole game. Then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
They merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. You know, this is starting to feel personal. If you can, that is. Waki Kataku standing at the killer mark, Wesley Sticker at the witness mark, and of course Palmaractus that's at the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Okay. Okay. I mean, assuming that Stickler is correct, which we've kind of proven. So, Maractus would turn, and he would be facing north, which means the shot had to have come from the east. Alright, so let's start with someplace else. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point, but I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
Wait, what? It's time to raise the roof. And the stakes. Huh? Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? What if they were a bit more terrifying? I hate how much I like him. I don't think he's one of my favorite prosecutors, but he's up there. Like so.
Double penalty.
Oh. Air Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's justice time. Are you sure, Apollo? The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here. Right? Right? Like it has to be. I don't know how though. I'm hoping. I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala. What do you mean? Thanks to you, we had the chance to review the crime. And this time we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler, I keep wanting to call him Sticker now. Wes Sticker. It's not a thing, is it? Was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Oh yeah! Which direction was his right temple facing at the moment? That's right, toward the noodle stand. Wait, so is the person was she inside the noodle stand?
Order, order, order! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Calls coming from inside the house. On what grounds? Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murder in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'd think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along. Wait, no, you wouldn't. Okay, no, because there's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? That is kind of important. Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about the possibilities. Let's talk about the proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in the stand. Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in the stand? Well, I got it. I've got it right here. What do I got?
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
Okay. Can I look at this? Decorated? No, I don't think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we've gotten all the use out of these that we're going to. Cell phone doesn't help. Fingerprint powder, no. Maractus autopsy report. No, because it's gonna be something. The noodle stand. Can I check this? Like, is there anything to examine? I had something a second ago. This is so touchy. I think, like, I don't really mind the, like, motion and touch controls. Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, we saw that. I think that says noodle. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Sorry. I did not expect them to go on this long about it. But have we not read that yet? If not, I'm sorry. I felt like we had done the he spelled his name backwards thing. If not, as it went on, I was like, I don't remember this, but it's also been a while since we got the... Oh! Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? For some reason, what I really thought is, I thought the pile of noodle bowls, I thought we had the stack as evidence, but we just had the singular one. The Maractus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene, right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof that you were inside the noodle stand. What? Yet there's only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path. Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell onto the ground? That's just dumb. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically covered with tools of noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. Oh, see, this is what I thought, that we would have something to present here.
You have a point. Could somebody have hidden the stand?
Apollo, I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be... Yeah.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have proof that someone could have hidden the stand?
I could prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand. Do I have to present just the one? Like I said, I thought we had the stack. I remember seeing it in the clinic. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with it, I guess. This is a noodle bowl from the stolen L. Dunes noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic?
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without a stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too.
Yet the bowls were removed. That night there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than spoiled brats' pickup lines. Ooh.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. This has been killing me. Why was he pulling the noodle stand? I'm assuming that he just hates Eldoon. But I need to know. I need closure on this issue. That night I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kitaki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Yeah, not buying it. You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that brat got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is... Oh, okay. I'm hoping that he means that literally. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's... Oh, we're gonna bracelet it up. Should I? I mean, since I know it wants me to... Yeah, it's even available to use, which I don't think it was last time. Okay. That night I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hand, okay? But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk. So that's the statement we know is a lie. What it... Oh, that's like a different pose than we've seen her with. Oh no, she did it there too. Oh, this is my last chance. Apollo, any word from your bracelet? Yeah, actually. I felt it respond. I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo. I tend to perceive the truth. Here comes justice. I wonder, like, would pressing give me more details? Alright, sorry if this ends up being a huge waste of time. So you did go to steal that chart. Were you listening? I said I asked him for it.
The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him.
True, it would have been impossible without a pistol. What if she did have a pistol? I'll admit I wanted the chart, that much is true. My reason was simple. I don't think this helps. It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say. Not only that, if the Katakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky. It seems our witness was in a fix as well. Who'd want to die pulling a noodle stand? When I die, it would be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act. Can you be a little less morbid, please? So as you see, I needed that chart. Alright, I think this is probably worthless, but whatever. He didn't understand. He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. And when he saw me, he started to tremble. Huh, I thought, what a sad excuse for a man. Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy. It's practically delusional. Okay. They sent you? He thought the Katakis had sent me to get the chart. Makes some sense, you are the son's fiancé. To make me laugh, the Katakis send me. They don't play that way. If they'd known about that chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. I went home, so we know this is the lie. I want to press it. If that was really all that happened, what were all the noodle bowls doing there? How should I know? There weren't any bowls when I went, I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright? Do I detect uncertainty? Ah, okay, there we go. This is my last chance. Alright, got it. So it does help. That's good to know. Oop, sorry, I went too far. Trying to save time, so I gave up and alright, so let's bracelet it up. I think I know where this is gonna be. Right? It's gonna be that hand. There it is. There it is. Gotcha. I'm curious to see if there are going to be things later where it's more than one. Like, here I've just been looking for, oh, they're moving, so that's got to be it. All I did was talk and lie. What? Show me your proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? Twitch.tv/MatricOnStage, where I haven't streamed in months. But one day. One day we will. Probably soon. Start doing that some more. You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? This is working better than I hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. Seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. Is it the bullet again? No, because that was fired into the safe. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't make sense. The only, so, I have proof that shows exactly what happened. I think what they're getting at is there was a scuffle in the office, which the lamp would be like the proof of that it wasn't just a conversation. Going through, I don't see any other evidence of like a scuffle. I mean the bullet mark. Could it be the bullet again? It's not like they don't reuse evidence, but we haven't used the lamp yet. So yeah, the chart wouldn't do it. So it's really down to, I wish I could put them on the same page. Is there a sort evidence? And the bulb was, What's that? You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Oh, well, spit it out. Talking in circles nonsense is killing me. Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala. Please remove your scarf. Oh, did he try to strangle her with that? Oh. Is that where the red splotch comes from? Like, try to use the lamp cord? This is a child determined what happened in the park, yet we seem to have drifted off target. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting, as soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane, Emma. An unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing. It's probably for the best.
Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No. No! I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Yep. Your neck. That isn't what I think it is. Yep. Something did happen that night at the... Oh! Was it nail polish? Trying to pull it off? Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. And we'll just have to find out what that something is in the next episode. Here we go. I hope the next one isn't like 2 minutes long. If so, I apologize. I'm really digging this. I hope you guys are enjoying as well. Again, still time to let me know what other game you would like to see in between this and the next Ace Attorney game. I'll be taking suggestions for a while. We'll put a poll up on Discord. I'll probably do a video where you can vote in the comments, because I know that's probably easier for some people. But also, when I do that, I'll put a Discord link so you can vote there as well. So let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.